You are watching a NeighborKids video.
Well, I used to be known as a doll maker in the 70s and 80s in Alaska, but I did carve characters actually to use in my animation. This was my dream, to animate my characters. When I was a pilot in Alaska in the 70s and 80s, I carved a bunch of Eskimo masks and characters to sell to tourists. That's how I got started. And later, I always dreamed of bringing these characters to life through animation. But it's not easy to do, but now we're doing it. And that's what's called nabertv. Now this character I carved out of cedar with a beautiful detailed grain. That's why I named him Woody Grain Brain.
Well, so much for the self-glorification, Mr. Neighbor. What is today on nabertv?
And he is one of my characters on nabertv.
Great subject, Mr. Neighbor. Yes, this is the time of social media, Facebook, and selfies. We have come to the age of self-glorification.
How do you define, or in other words, what is self-glorification?
Indeed, self-glorification, in essence, to be, or treat as being more splendid, excellent, etc., than would normally be considered to honor with praise, admiration, or worship.
Sounds too academic. Professor James, what does it really mean?
Well, let's hear what the bishop has to say about self-glorification.
Proverbs 16:4. We have great potential because of God's workmanship now in progress, but aside from His purposes, we are nothing but animated clay. Nothing but animated clay. Nothing but animated clay.
A study of Facebook users found that the more someone posted selfies, the lower they ranked on the intimacy scales of the participants.
What is wrong with being on Facebook?
Our research found that those who frequently post photographs on Facebook risk damaging real-life relationships. This is because people, other than very close friends and relatives, don't seem to relate well to those who constantly share photos of themselves.
We shall talk some more about self-glorification in our next episode.